What's up guys, SMG here. Today I'm going to be playing some Pikmin 2. I plan on playing all the way through this game without spicy sprays and without bitter sprays. Now I just had to say right off the bat, Pikmin 2 is probably my top favorite game of all time. I can't say that for sure hands down, but it's definitely up in the top 5 for sure. Now, I did start a file the other day that was just to make sure that I could actually, my laptop could support the Dolphin emulator. I've only seen this cutscene 1,000 times, but that's alright. 1001 doesn't make too much of a difference, right? Oh, I can skip the cutscene. That's pretty nice. Did it used to be like that? Maybe that's like a benefit of the emulator is you're able to skip this cutscene. I'm so excited to get back into this game. I know I played this a ton already, but it's probably been, I want to say 2 years since I played this last. Yada yada yada. Yes, you're malfunctioning. That's okay. That's okay. The red Pikmin. Yeah, I know how to play the game. Do I? Oh boy, this PS5 controller I'm using is giving me some trouble. Okay, I thought it was so cool. Alright, there's gonna be a bit of a learning curve off the bat with this PS5 controller. I'm sure none of you really care about the dialogue. Oh, the hand is off. That's okay. Do I have to start carrying him back for the cutscene? Alright, what did I bind Y to in this controller? Probably triangle? Triangle. Yeah, as a kid, the original Pikmin itself was my first game. I know that they had like Luigi's Mansion that came with the GameCube, I believe. But the GameCube itself wasn't mine. My first game on the GameCube was Pikmin. The GameCube itself belonged to my sister. And I just grew up playing Pikmin. I was never very good at it as a kid. It probably took me until like, what, age maybe 9 or 10 until I actually beat the first Pikmin. I mean, I always understood there was a time limit, but I always had such trouble like getting all the parts. I guess I just had a fear of the overworld of Pikmin. Now Pikmin 2. I love Pikmin 1 with a passion, but Pikmin 2, my favorite Pikmin out of all of them. Pikmin 3 was alright. They didn't really have caves or anything like that, so it was kind of a disappointment with that aspect. I mean, sure, they had quote-unquote caves that you enter every once in a while, but they were nothing like Pikmin 2's caves. I do like Pikmin 4 a lot, but I found it to be too easy. To be honest with you. Ooh, more Pikmin. Don't mind if I do. There were a few aspects about Pikmin 4 that were tough, though. I mean, that final boss for sure. I won't spoil it if you haven't actually beaten the game. But that final boss in Pikmin 4 was actually pretty tough. And I wouldn't say it's as tough as like the final boss in Pikmin 3. And definitely not as hard as this boss in Pikmin 2. I honestly think the hardest boss in any Pikmin game is probably the Emperor Bulblax in Pikmin 1. But that might just because of the controls. Like, even Pikmin 2 is a huge step up with the controls. Pikmin 1, it felt like the controls were delayed. As to where this game, it doesn't feel all too delayed. I mean, when you throw a Pikmin unless they're too far. Which is okay. I'd rather have the game be more realistic in that manner. Let's go ahead and pull our last few Pikmin. I feel like I've had a cold for like a month now. Just my nose stuffing up constantly. It's so annoying. A Duracell? Totally not sponsored. As a kid, I thought that was the coolest thing, how they had actual... like, actual treasures from this world in the game. I really only need one Pokemon. I almost said Pokemon. I really only need one Pokemon in that. The heck, guys? That's enough for this. Let's go ahead and get our Duracell. Yeah, I was obsessed with Pikmin 3 when it first came out. We're gonna have to go and get that Bulblax Kingdom. I forgot! I swear I'm not a noob. No, but I was obsessed with Pikmin 3 when it first came out. I remember first seeing the trailer of Pikmin 3 when it first came into light. I was so hyped, man. I don't think I've ever been that excited for a game again. I mean, sure, Pikmin 4 and whatnot. But even Pikmin 4 itself, it didn't make me as excited. I guess it was like after Pikmin 3 came out, seeing that they didn't go in a direction that I completely appreciated. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed Pikmin 4 over Pikmin 3. I really like how they brought the caves back. That honestly is probably my favorite part of this game. Not knowing what you're going to find at the bottom of the cave. All the different creatures in this game. Pikmin 3, I feel like they were kind of limited on creatures. I mean, they did introduce a lot of new creatures. Or more like a handful, I wouldn't say a lot. Okay, there we go. But I appreciate Pikmin 3 for what it is. It's not a perfect game, but I did enjoy that challenge mode that they had. I can't recall what it was called off the top of my head. It was mostly just a time trial. One thing I don't like about this game, though, is this beginning tutorial. It's very drawn out. The Pikmin are so slow. Come on, go faster. Let's get to the ship already. Yeah, if there were flowers to get in the early game or something, the nectar that is, it definitely would make this go by so much faster. But then again, you know, this was only meant to be played like once at the beginning of the playthrough. So it's not the biggest deal. Oh, I'm so hyped to get through this game. There's a lot of stuff that I don't fully remember. I mean, I have played through this game a lot, to be honest with you, but it's been a couple of years, like I said. Alright, back to space. Let's get on with the ship. Yeah, I know. Tell me less. Yeah, so I don't know how this is gonna go with the no spice, no bitter spray run. I've never actually done this before, so it's gonna be interesting. I think without it, it's going to make the game a lot more challenging. I think the bitter spray and the spice, they just kind of make the game too easy. I know a lot of people say that other Pikmin make the game too easy, but I would have to disagree with you. I feel like the spice sprays in general make the game so much easier than it needs to be. We found our first treasure. Fine work, my boy. Oh god, I love the Piklopedia and the treasures in this game. Even when I wasn't playing the game, but sometimes I'd take a break and I'd just sit there and look at the Piklopedia for hours and read up on it. Or for as long as I could. Yeah, I think the beginning caves are going to be a piece of cake. I mean, especially this first one. It's already a piece of cake. But I just mean like, what is that first one called? The Bulblax Kingdom or something along those lines? But that might be a later cave. But that first cave with the Emperor Bulblax, I think that one's going to be a piece of cake. Maybe until we reach the boss I might have some trouble, but even then, as long as we time our Pikmin throws correctly, it should be pretty easy. Now we're definitely going to have to 100% this game. That's not even an option. Pikmin 2, you have to 100%. What am I doing? I don't have to wait for them. I'm out of practice over here. suppose I can throw the rest of my Pikmin onto this bag. I don't screw it up. Yeah, growing up exploring this game, just exploring the overworlds in this game as a child, that was my favorite aspect to it. Oftentimes I was afraid, so I would disband my Pikmin and I would just go alone. It would tear my heart wide open seeing my Pikmin die, so I would try my best to not let them die. Even though being a child, you know, it was bound to happen. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not going to let my Pikmin die here. You know, obviously it's going to happen, especially with that the sprays. But I'll try my best. Save as many as I can. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take out this building first. I'm dying today, not on my watch. Oh, I forgot about the C-Stick. That's so useful. I've been playing Pikmin 4 recently. God, I miss using the C-Stick. How you doing, little guy? You wanna work on the gate while I'm picking some more Pikmin? Yeah, it definitely feels like they sped things up in Pikmin 4. Coming from that game to this game, it feels a bit slower, but that's okay. I definitely prefer this game over Pikmin 4. I mean, just because they're slower, doesn't make it worse. We should probably break that gate down, go ahead and collect the first treasure, and then make our way into the first cave. What are you guys doing back there? Taking your time. Now we play a waiting game. Yeah, if they were to like re-release this game, you know, basically the same game over again, just adding more areas in with like the same graphic layout, I'd be perfectly fine with that. I mean, honestly, I love the game, how this game works, but looks. I also like how it works too. You know, that C-Stick function, it's so nice to have. And I miss it. I miss not being able to auto-target onto enemies. I feel like that makes it way too easy, to be honest with you. Yes, I know. Chip over here mansplaining to me. Shipsplaining. As I sit there struggling to switch characters. Yeah, I probably could have been bringing that back. I believe, though, I'm not completely certain. that all the Pikmin in both Elmar and Louie's groups will automatically hop into the cave as soon as I go into there. But I could be making a mistake. Yeah, I'm a bit rusty. Just like, well, I was gonna say like this can, but no rust. Yeah, another thing about Pikmin 4 is like, it seems like in all the past Pikmin games except for Pikmin 4, it's like been a rundown, like, post-apocalyptic human world where you just find little treasures that belong to humans, and you don't really, you find little structures like this here, I believe, what are we in, like some sort of driveway? But it all seems like it's falling apart, but you go to Pikmin 4 and you're exploring a house? So that almost makes me think, I'm like, wait, I thought we were post-apocalyptic. Are there actual humans around? Are we actually going to run into a human one day? What's going on here? 170 Pokos. Okay, we gotta test this out. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. We'll be going into the cave with 14 Pikmin. I think that's enough to complete the cave anyway. Shit, I was wrong. Oops. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Is it? Did I make a poopsie? I think I made a poopsie. Yeah, I'm just worried about not having enough Pikmin to collect the treasures on this floor. I think I will. Isn't there orange on this floor? There is. I just have to be really careful about not getting my Pikmin killed. Back in my day, we actually had an egg. No way, dude. Oh, well. I guess I'm ready. Back to the cave to find our purple Pikmin. Back to the cave to sacrifice the reds. Yeah, I was recording a few challenge videos for Age of Mythology. But I get so frustrated at myself sometimes, and then, like, oftentimes by the end of the video, I'll start, like, losing energy. And, like, I'll start to mumble, and that's something I really need to work on, is not mumbling. Especially while on YouTube. Like, I want to hold you guys' attention. I want you guys to know me. I know a lot of YouTubers nowadays, you know, they do more... What do I want to say? More so like quick content to where, you know, they make good videos still, but the content themselves, you don't really get to know about the person. I'm gonna be one of those YouTubers, you know, we get to know each other. I want to know my audience. I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, obviously some of the bigger YouTubers have an issue with that. You become so big that you're not able to personally talk to everyone in the comment section, which is okay, but I feel like I still want to, even if I were to get to that point, which it's a big doubt in the back of my head, you know, not everyone can be successful with YouTube, but even if I did get to that point, you know, I would try my best to try try to cover, like, good comments, if that makes sense. The comments that weren't just spam. No, but I think it'd be really cool to have to have a community built up. You know, in the past I have uploaded videos. I had a Age of Mythology Let's Play. I did a Don't Starve Let's Play. I started a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Let's Play. But to be honest, back in the day, I was a bit cringy. You know, I was still in high school at that point. Not to say that I'm not cringy anymore. I'm sure I still do cringy things. But I feel like I'm more prepared to take on the role of YouTube. I'm just hoping that the audience that I'm looking for hasn't, like, moved on without me. You know, like with the, not to say, like, how do I want to say this? The newer generation, I feel like, likes more clipped up content, more get to the point, you know? Which is fine. That's everybody wants their own thing. Is that half of a glow? Oh, no way, man. I had no idea this was going to be on this floor. Yeah, my mind was blown at this minute. Pikmin 2 when I first played this. I'm like, they're in our world? What the heck? That's where I live, the United States? No way. And then shortly after finding the purple Pikmin, which is debatably even cooler. I mean, like, come on. The purple Pikmin get a lot of hate, I know, but they're such a cool Pikmin type. I won't lie. Considered doing this run without purples, or making the least amount of purples possible, which I know is 100% giving me the 100 purples to get that Dumbo at the end. But I would have only... I would only use the purples when it was necessary. Maybe that's some other sort of run that I'll have to do in the future. Purples run. I know it's been done before, but not by me. Obviously, I'm the most interesting person on the planet. It's so obvious. There we go, we got our chunker boys now. Our OP thumper thumpers. Yeah, I wanted to do Colossal Caverns as well. But unfortunately, I don't have a supercomputer, so I cannot run that shit. I mean, there might be different settings that I could check to make my performance better for that. But I've tried several different things, and I just can't get it to run on my laptop properly. I'd love to try to play it, though. Yeah, playing it off-stream, I'm not streaming, but playing it off of, like, recording. Recording itself slows down my laptop. I'm happy that I'm able to record this game without issue. But, like, Colossal Caverns, I probably thought maybe... There were some parts I'd load into a level, and I'd have 5 frames per second, and that's just not enjoyable to watch. There are other modded Pikmin 2 custom maps that I want to try. I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head. Usually they're just like Pikmin 431 or just a bunch of other numbers. Alright, let's get these guys up. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, everything but pretty much Colossal Caverns is off limits. Although it does look so interesting to me. I mean, having every single enemy in one cave. That'd be so much fun. Unfortunately, I just can't run it. Just can't. I cannot. Now, I believe when I go to leave the cave, as long as I have all my Pikmin selected, don't quote me, I hope I don't fuck this whole thing up, but I believe... I'm actually going to test this out now. I believe I can leave with all my Pikmin, as long as I have them in a party of a different character. Or they might not even need to be in a party of... Oh, excuse me, I got a hiccup. They might not even need to be in the party of a different character. Louis, that is, or Omar. Alright, ship, we got it. We know how the globe works. We're gonna be able to go somewhere else tomorrow. You know, some people do say, too, that... I've heard it a few times, where Pikmin 2 kind of feels lazy because of them reusing Pikmin 1's maps. But honestly, like, when I was a kid, I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize that until, like, taking time to explore the map. I'm like, oh shit, this is just Pikmin 1's area. And I'm like, how much time has passed that, like, this time passed differently for these guys? Because the areas look completely different. And I know that by the time Almar got back to his planet, then he was headed straight back towards Earth. Okay, the surface? Yes. Alright, cool, that did it. Just had to double check. No, but it's honestly sick to think that time passes differently here. I mean, like, space-time is a thing that I've been learning about that here or there. But, honestly, space-time is hard to get your head wrapped around, you know? Like, if you're going so fast, then time passes differently for you. Like, I can understand it, but on the other hand, I'm like, wait a second. But actually, how? You know? Oh, we get to explore a new area tomorrow. Let's go. Second day over. Only one mistake. We went into the first cave with 14 Pikmin. Yeah, being a youngling myself, first playing this game, my mom would watch me play, and these messages that popped up at the end, the messages they send you, which would be right here in the mail, she always used to read them to me, and I just have fond memories of my mom reading these messages to me, you know? I mean, like, I could have read them myself, but I wasn't a very good reader at the time. Right, the Awakening Wood. Probably my favorite area in this game. I wouldn't say it's the hardest or my favorite. It has a couple of my favorite caves, but definitely my favorite overworld in this game. It's nice and peaceful, honestly, until you get into like behind the destroyable walls. Let's get past what this guy has to say. Get out of here, ship. I get it. I get it. I played the tutorial. I get it. Right, let's get these purples out so I can utterly destroy the Bulblax over there. Playing this game again. The music itself brings back so many fond memories. I don't know if you guys ever experienced this, but there's like this smell that goes along with it too. When I was a kid, there's like this certain specific smell that used to be in my room when playing this game. It had like one of these filters that went over my vents. It made this like tiny smell that I can't say that I ever smelt again, you know? And every time I play this game, it just reminds me of that smell. I don't know what it is, but it's like a homey smell, you know? You guys are in some trouble. I got my homie perps on you. I forgot what the adult Bulblax are called. Well, I know they're not technically adults. The baby ones are more closely related to blood bugs themselves. I don't think they're called bulb bearers. No. That was pretty close. I'm just gonna spend my time collecting some Pikmin, taking it nice and easy on my first day. Well, I call this my first true day. Not a huge fan of the tutorial, it basically takes like a span of 2 days. But definitely not the worst tutorial in Pikmin games. I definitely prefer how the first Pikmin goes. How you're basically just thrown into it. Pikmin. Like finding out for the first time that your Pikmin can flower. That's so cool. Come back. We don't need you here. It's such a nostalgia trip playing this game again. God, I love it. You're gonna hear me gush about this game the entire playthrough, and I hope you're ready. Rip up, guys. Rip up. Oh, one of our perkies missed him. Missed him set. No, it's called Nectar. I'm a booby. Pikmin 4, you get that dog. I know there's not like a lot of realism that goes into Pikmin itself. I mean, maybe Pikmin 1 or 2. But I don't know. It just seems like it doesn't make much sense. The dog has a tail like it's a Pikmin, even though it's from a different one. You get that Nintendo can do whatever it wants with these properties, but I have to say that's probably the lamest part of the game. Not every game needs a dog. I mean, heck, if you were to find it on the planet, like as you were exploring around, I feel like I could buy that over the dog just to, you yourself just getting the dog for free for no reason. Look at all those Pikmin. Is my onion full already? Sounds like a prime time for a Mountain Dew break. Yeah, being a child and playing this game too. I know I keep on getting back to my nostalgia, but I can't help it. I really can't. But like, I get them all in. Being a child and playing this game, not knowing what that is down there, that thinking it was just like part of the environment, and then eventually coming across it with blue Pikmin and being able to break it. Like, what the heck? It's so awesome being able to drain the water. I feel like nowadays you kind of take stuff like that for granted, but that was so cool. Give me your nectar. And then coming from Pikmin 1, I think I beat... Don't quote me on this, but I think I beat Pikmin 2 before I beat Pikmin 1. That's just because of how much I liked Pikmin 2. And also it helped the fact that you didn't have a time limit. I know a lot of people prefer the time limit, and honestly, it probably does make it harder. But, I mean, who are you kidding at the end of the day? When you're on your 50th playthrough of Pikmin, the time limit doesn't really matter anyways, it's just like how fast you can do it in how many days. The time limit really doesn't do anything for you. Yeah, I really wish they made like a harder Pikmin that was... I don't even know what they call it. I guess not Dark Souls like everything's compared to Dark Souls, but oh man, get together. How do those streamers do it? Do something like that, and they get them all grouped up in one spot. You know that's good. Get your juice. I don't even know what the point was trying to do this. And of course, we're not collecting the spicy sprays. We're gonna make it extra challenging on ourselves. Oh yeah, I remember what I'm saying. Yeah, but not having that time, it's not after you beat it for the first time, you're not really gonna be challenged by the time limit. All you get for like the first time's sake. We don't need to fight this once. For like the first time's sake. Like having that time limit there, it's pretty stressful. It's pretty cool, but after like the first time you play it, it's really not that big a deal. I'm having some trouble switching my Pikmin. Where are you saying? Are there sheer grubs here? Not here yeah, let's figure out if this was called the Bulblax Kingdom. You need a flame-resistant Pikmin. There's roars down there. Full of bees. That is my bad. I think Bulblax Kingdom is later in the game, but I could be mistaken too. I'm not too great with names. I gotta be honest right off the bat. You could tell me my name 100 times and I end up forgetting it until it truly clicks. I don't know why I'm like that. It just is the way it is. And just something I have to accept about myself, you know. Pull of the Beast. Level 1. I gotta love too how all these levels are randomized. Which keeps it a bit fresh every time you play through it. You never know where something's exactly going to be at. You know the levels themselves, they're pretty samey here and there. But that's okay. one of the earliest games that I can think of that has RNG like this. I can't really think of any other game. I mean, maybe some RPGs here and there. But they have whole sub-levels just randomly generated. That's so cool. I wonder if we should even bother collecting all the bodies. I think I will. No, at least I'm not going to pick them. Woo! Got it. Who dares? I heard you. Mr. Perky needs some help. Yeah, that's one way they try to nerf purple Pikmin, is just make them slower. But I mean, when you have all the time in the world, I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. Unless you're at the submerged castle, and then it's a big deal. Which, to be honest, can I be honest with you guys? That level still terrifies me to this day. Like, there's not one playthrough where I'm not terrified of that level. Honestly, I think that's what this game does best, the first two Pikmins. There's a bit of horror. It's not like a lot, but I mean, like, especially like your first couple playthroughs, not knowing exactly what to expect, and maybe even just your first playthrough. It's scary. You have enemies raining from the ceilings and the caves. You have those the creeping chrysanthemums, I think they're called, that just pop out of nowhere. It's creepy. I mean, the monsters themselves, maybe not the bull bears and the bull boars, but a lot of the monsters themselves are creepy. I feel like they've been trying to like cutify it. I mean, the Pikmin themselves are cute, but they don't have the force in us. I can't remember. Are there eggs in the corner of the picture that crash down? It might be. I'm getting older too and learning about the Easter eggs in this game. How if you have, I believe it's... You divide all your Pikmin up equally, and they start singing the Mio. That one Japanese Pikmin song. I can't remember the name of it. Like I can picture the name of it in my head. I just can't pronounce it. Mio Uta Ata or something like that. I probably really screwed that up, but even the little things that would count. I miss games like these, where they weren't afraid to make it tough on you, you know? I mean, granted, the purple Pikmin are pretty strong, and the spicy sprays make it a lot easier. But I really miss games like this, where it all just felt like new. And that might just be my nostalgia talking. I don't know. But like modern games don't do it for me like the classic games do. I mean, even like the new Call of Duties. I used to love, this is getting way off topic, but I used to love the old Black Ops, especially Black Ops 2. That's where I really got into Call of Duty. The Modern Warfares, I love the campaigns, but now I see Call of Duty and I'm just like, they just want my money, they don't really care about anything else. Which I know that's not true all the time, but I just miss the old games where you could buy a game and you could get all the content. Not to say I hate DLC. It can be nice when you already have a complete game and they add on top of that. But oftentimes I feel like they keep some of the game from you in order to call it DLC. I think Elden Ring was a great example of a complete game, and they added actual DLC on top of it. I beat Elden Ring, but I haven't actually got around to playing the DLC. I want to do that one day, that's for sure. Maybe I'll have to do it on a stream or something with my buddy. Where was I even getting at that? let's just roll. Yeah, definitely an easy cave. Yeah, but if they came out with DLC for this game, how many years has this game been out? It's been like what, like 2005, so like 20 years, I think. This game probably came out in like 2007. Like maybe the first one came out in 2006, 2005. But it's almost been 20 years, and if they were to release new DLC for this game, you bet your ass I'd be buying it. I know that kind of goes against what I just said, but the game's already finished. I'd love to see more content for this game, but I mean, in a way, seeing a completely new game is probably better anyways, but I just love the Pikmin 2 format so much, opposed to the other games. And I did really enjoy the Pikmin 4 as well. I know what you're hiding. Oh, I thought there were going to be a spider in there. I guess I'm crazy. Is there really nothing else on this floor besides spider insects? I could have swore there's one of those, what are those called? The spiders with the long legs. Look like daddy long legs. I promise you the name will come back to me later. Either that or I'll look it up in Wikipedia. Or on the internet. That's another thing about old games too, like, back in the day, you couldn't search up, like, the best strategies, or where all the treasures were. You had to find them for yourself, or you had to talk to buddies about it. You know, there wasn't really a great way to find all the information. I mean, when I was young, there was internet around too, but it wasn't, you didn't have the internet in your pocket. My family only had internet on the family computer, and at that age, I was seeing a lot on the internet until I was probably like, maybe 13, 14 without like permission. So I really didn't get the internet until I got older, and then getting to YouTube for the first time, I gotta be honest, I kind of grew obsessed with it. I think that first YouTuber that I started watching back in the day was Peanut Butter Gamer. I used to love his videos, man. Like, every single one of his videos would make me laugh. He was right in the market for what I like to. He'd do all the different Nintendo games and whatnot. Although I don't think he ever covered Pikmin in general, which was okay. I'm not complaining too much. I really gotta find out this guy's name. I'm gonna call him Bulblax from now until I forget his name. Yeah, not Pikmin. What am I saying? The purple Pikmin. You're kind of broken. I won't lie. I wish they were a little bit weaker, but I do love their design, and I love their ability to carry the weight of 10 Pikmin. But I think not having the spicy sprays themselves, or the sprays in general themselves, is going to make this a whole lot more challenging. Especially when we get around to the harder floors. Yeah, if this ends up being too easy, I might end up doing a no purple, no spray one too. We'll have to see. The new Pikmin games, I feel like they focus a lot on micromanaging, which I really did like the micromanaging in Pikmin 3, especially the challenge mode. Not so much the campaign. I really didn't care for the campaign. Not to say the campaign in general, but the story of the campaign. I didn't really care for it all. I'm sorry, Brittany. I really don't care about where you're from. I just wanted to hear more about Almar and his travels, and it was pretty upsetting not really getting to go on an adventure with Almar again, my main man. Moo must have been a command, even though he kind of caused this, but we don't need to talk about that. Get him all fired up. I don't know, I'm destroying those. I don't think there's really any point. Is there another treasure in this room? Yeah, there has to be. My Pikmin aren't singing. I grabbed that card, right? Oh, they're singing. We're good, we're good, we're good. That's 4. Mountain Dew break. Ooh, boss room. Yeah, coming to the boss room as a kid too, and then hearing that's fucking terrifying. And then seeing this big ass blob in front of me, like, what could this be? Like, I mean, the redness and the spots kind of get it away, but like, we've never seen something this massive before. Except for maybe the King Bulblax himself. There we go. Yeah, but this first boss fight, it's a little bit of a pushover if you know how to handle it. I mean, coming to it on a first playthrough though, you probably have absolutely no idea what's actually going on. Pretty sick idea as a boss fight. And I like what they did in Pikmin 4 with it. I kind of had to jump over it. They did. They did this thing. But Pikmin 4 made it too easy with being able to ride around in your dog the whole time. What was his name again? Gucci or something like that? Something lame. It'd have been a lot cooler if you could, like, find them in the wild. Maybe he stayed small so you could never ride on him, but he had, like, the ability to just... He was, like, basically the dog Pikmin, you know? That would have been cool, kind of how they had, like, the Bulblax Pikmin. I don't know what I'm using for this. Let's speed this along, guys. I don't know. I just wasn't a huge fan of that dog. The dog himself was not a... I don't know, he's kind of ugly. I mean, I'm sure that some people found him cute. But he's probably just there to sell merchandise at the end of the day. Which I get it, Nintendo wants to make money. But come on, you got Pikachu. I know that's not exactly Pikmin. Or you could, like the Pikmin plushies themselves. I have a few Pikmin plushies myself. I got a white and a purple plushie for my birthday, which is pretty sick from my sister. But that's besides the point. Like, they could definitely make merchandise just off the Pikmin. I just don't, you don't see the merchandise for it, so how are you supposed to buy it? I mean, maybe if you lived over in Japan, you'd see a lot more merchandise. But if I've seen more Pikmin merchandise out there, you better believe your daddy's gonna buy it. Oh, me dead. Okay, that was a bit weird. I won't lie. I won't lie. Don't. 20% already? Let's go. funny to be honest. Actually, before we move on, I remember discovering this as a kid. I'm like, I am the smartest person alive. Let's see what that ends up doing. Yeah, if I accidentally click the spray on, I'm just gonna spray them all out and make it so I can't actually use them. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I actually didn't need anything from them. I guess just because I could. Because why not? I just love this game, guys. That's all I have to say. We can actually try to get... I know the trick with the purple suit. Then, again, what Pikmin player doesn't? I definitely don't want to spend all day doing this, though. I want to get to the right cave before this. Come on. You guys are so close. Am I doing this wrong? We'll grab it. It could be possible that I'm doing this wrong. There's definitely a way for you to throw your purple Pikmin up there and get that object away. You know, I'm going to be stubborn, and I'm going to sit here for a little bit longer and try to get that. Come on. Okay, I'm not stubborn enough. Let's go. We're wasting daylight. I mean, we're not in any rush, but still. I want to get to this red cave. What is the cave called? I'm gonna take a guess. White Garden? Is that what it's called? And I promise you I'm not trying to be racist. Not racist. We're just gonna... Oh, no! You motherfucker, going after that. No one touched my Pikmin besides me. Yeah, White Flower Garden. That's racist. Oops. No. I gotta save all the Pikmin I can. Okay, I saved it. Ooh. I almost had 2 Pikmin deaths already. That would have been way too much for me to handle. Come on, fam. We're gonna go fight some more shear grubs. I think that was all of them? All the dangerous ones, at least? Yeah, I believe so. Okay, what is this product anyways? It's shoe polish. Back in the day, I thought this was like chapstick or something. That shows you what I know when I was a kid, you know? I mean, to look at this game through the eyes of a kid again, I wish I could go back. I think we all wish we could go back. If you're a kid, enjoy it. Enjoy what you have. Don't try to age up too quickly. Since 1906, TV shoe polish. I wonder if these companies like actually pay to get their advertisements into the game. I mean, I honestly, This is the one kind of paid advertisement that I'd be okay with, you know? Seeing, like, actual real products in the Pikmin game, it's so cool to me. Fruits are lame. Let's come to agreement, Nintendo. Having fruits in your game instead of products, just kind of lame. I think that's also a reason why I wasn't a huge fan of like Pikmin 3 that much is the lack of products, I guess. I guess I was a product child. I don't know. I guess that's kind of lame in itself. I like finding all these cool little knickknacks around. We don't stand no chance. Back with Peppy. Yeah, I definitely paid Nintendo to get my product put in this game. If I had a product. Goodbye. It's hard doing that with the claw. Do you guys use the... When you're playing video games, do you ever use the claw maneuver? I feel like I picked it up during Call of Duty, and ever since then I haven't been able to drop it. I think it's probably not that great for my hands, but I just love being able to press that extra button instead of moving my thumb off the... I think it's just called a thumbstick. Move my thumb off the thumbstick itself. Although back in the day when it was GameCube times, there were not a lot of uses for the C-stick. I can't remember that many games that actually used the C-stick, and the C-stick on the GameCube controller itself, it wasn't too great, to be honest with you. I like to say that's like one of the downfalls of the GameCube controller itself is the C-stick. That's my only gripe with the GameCube controller is the C-stick. But I mean, in the what am I talking about? In the modern era, you know, you're able to get new GameCube controllers that have your left stick being the same as your right stick, so you could switch it out if you really wanted to. I mean, heck, right now I'm using a PS5 controller, but that's besides the point. Who would have thought, you know, back in 2006, 2007, that I'd be using a PS5 controller to play this game? Let's go find the whites. There's the whites. Yeah, I really hope you guys don't mind me skipping over the dialogue for the 5 of you that are going to be watching this video. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I might end up getting more views on the video. But I do this more out of passion, to be honest with you. I just love this game. And to be able to share that love with you guys is all that really matters, you know? The cutest Pikmin. By far. Screw you, flying Pikmin. No one cares about you except for the Japanese. Yeah, you want to talk about OP Pikmin? I mean, like the flying Pikmin. They completely made the water Pikmin useless in Pikmin 3. Now, I feel like in Pikmin 4, they did make them. However, I mean, I don't really recall using them too much in Pikmin 4, to be honest with you. I guess it was that 3 Pikmin types per cave limit, honestly, which I can't say I really like too much. Where's that duct tape at? Yeah, let me take every single Pikmin I want to in the cave. Let me make that decision. Do something more like this game, to where it tells you the hazards before you enter. And then you're allowed to decide what Pikmin you want to take and which ones you don't. I mean, especially in a game like Pikmin 4, where you have so many different Pikmin to work with. Why are you making me... Why are you pre-choosing for me like that? I don't know. I mean, I guess if you went back and replayed it and you're like, huh, the flying Pikmin... Having some flying Pikmin instead of water Pikmin on this level would probably be good. But then again, I don't know. I don't know. It makes it feel cheap to me. Like they're just giving it to you. I really should have started heading to the end of this level as soon as they picked up the duct tape. Oh well, this is not a speedrun after all. I definitely could have flowered my Pikmin out while I was here too, but... Too late! I don't think that they need to be under a certain captain for them to come with me into the cave, and if it does work like that, I'm pretty sure it'll warn me. Yeah, they don't have to be with me. No cutscene for the Pikmin equation? I could have sworn it was a cutscene for that. Is this where we run into the spiders? The spiders? Perhaps not yet. No spiders for us yet. I don't think I've ever seen that mushroom spawn up there like that. Or maybe I'm wrong and there's another mushroom mistake, because I could swear I remember it spawning somewhere random throughout this cave. Oh, it's not 3 Pikmin, it's 6 here. Actually, we're not going to be moving that fast. Let's see. Is there any more buried treasure on the floor? I don't recall. Might have been it. I guess we'll see when the treasure gauge goes gray. If it does or not. Survival, wait a minute. Nice name. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was that one mushroom when I was a kid that I just missed, because I honestly thought it was just a plant growing out of the ground, you know? Who would think to go up and dig that mushroom up? I mean, unless you accidentally ran into it. But then again, you should have the treasure gauge level at the highest point. But on the other hand, I was a dumb kid, so there's that. And the boss floor is always scary. I'm gonna bring that up. You like Let's try to save our purple Pikmin. I usually have trouble with this boss with trying to keep at least one of my Pikmin intact. Not one of my Pikmin, but trying to save all my Pikmin. The Snagrid itself always manages to get at least one of my Pikmin. Hi. Where are you gonna go? Oh, no, 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 yeah, I'm just bad at this boss fight. Come on, man. I think that was only 3 Pikmin, let's go. The knapsack! It's good for 5 people. All snuggled up next to each other. Why don't they make things in real life? Knapsack for 5 days. Oh, I wish I almost put this. But by that time, they're probably going to be spawned. Yeah. Alright, gather up, children. There's one leaf I'm missing on one leaf Pikmin, rather. I guess we'll head back to that leaf Pikmin. I'll go ahead and take this treasure. Oh, we have multiple leaf Pikmin here. I missed a bunch of them. Yeah, when I was a kid, there was rumors going around like, oh, if you do this certain thing, you'll get rainbow Pikmin. In the next game, you're gonna have Pikmin that... I mean, I guess the Bulbmin, in a sense, were rainbow Pikmin. But there was a lot of weird games around with video games like this. Like, for instance, Luigi's Mansion. I'll say it again, I was a dumb kid. They had this rumor where... I can't remember how it specifically went. But I believe if if you got a certain amount of money and a certain amount of time to beat that game quick enough, you got to see Princess Peach naked. Which I don't even know how that makes sense. Princess Peach wasn't even in the game, and why would Nintendo let that slide? But, me being the smart child, you know, how could I miss out on something like that? In all our polygon goodness. Right, now we have 3 types of Pikmin. Yeah, if we were quick enough, we probably could have broke this gate down, but I doubt that we have enough time now. We might have just enough time, but then we're gonna have to so that freaking chrysanthemum on the other side. God, there's a ton of twists. The petals falling down here, dude, it's so pretty. Like, younger me not actually realizing this is where you first get the ability, you know? I think it's so cool how they reuse the map. I mean, it doesn't feel lazy to me at all. I guess while they're doing that, I'll go ahead and try to get this part up here. Go ahead and try again at it. Oh, you're so close! Get it! before time runs out, we gotta get this part. We gotta get it. I can't remember what that technique was. I need my chapstick. At least I think that's chapstick. Or lip balm of some sort. Come on! Come on! Okay, I know. You're just trying to help out the new players. But I've been playing this game for almost 20 years now, and I still forget things. So I guess in that sense, you are somewhat perfect. I know I'm just spamming them at this point, but I was really hoping to get it. I don't think I have enough time. Oh, did they break the gate? God, I hope they didn't trigger the creeping chrysanthemum. No, we're good. I could try to... No, I'm not going to try to take it. Let's just... Do we have all my Pikmin? Wait, where are the rest of my Pikmin? Pickies? Pikmin? Are those all blue Pikmin? Okay, whatever I lost, I just hope it's not a purple. Trying to get the purples in the late game while you're trying to get that dung bell. Just kind of annoying, to be honest with you. I guess we're about to see if I lost any purples. Let's see, did we use any Pikmin? That doesn't look like it. That's good news. Are we able to do any more caves while we're here? I feel like we pretty much did all the caves that we can do right now. Although we do need to get that gold globe to progress any further. How's your progress, Elmo? Well, you know, pretty great. Can't lie. Okay, I'm gonna take a potty break. I'll be right back. Alright, I got poo-poo in the potty. Pee-pee everywhere. Let's go get that globe. Landing back on the planet. Ship has something to say as usual. Good morning! Stop talking to me. I know where the white Pikmin are. You don't have to remind me. Come on. What do you think this is? My first time playing this game? Let's get all the Pikmin, even though we really don't do all of them. Here we are. Anyway, I guess it will make it faster to build that bridge, anyways. Yeah, one thing I miss about the old Pikmin games was how enemies came back. I feel like they really missed out on an opportunity with the enemies respawning. Like, even having new enemies come in. After a while, like the beady long legs on that third place you fly to. After a while, the beady long legs will spawn in. I mean, most people that play Pikmin already know this. I just thought that was so cool. Having to deal with that and the ball bear at the same time. You know, it was pretty terrifying at the time, but it was cool. It added life, you know? It kind of showed you that even though you killed all the enemies, you didn't really destroy the ecosystem, you know? They all come back at the end. Yeah, you built that. You built that good. Cutscene. Cutscene time! Hey look, it's South America. Would you look at that? I really don't think there's anything that we could do over here. I mean, I'm sure if I were to really try, I think that we could use the knapsack to get up there early. But do I really want to go to that cave early? Not really. Not really. I don't have any reason to other than just doing it in the first place. So, I guess for now we'll take the white Pikmin. We'll get that hidden treasure. You know the one I'm talking about. The one in the flower pot. And in this game, playing the battle mode when I was younger too, that was so cool. The original Pikmin, they didn't have 2-player, so actually getting to be able to play the battle mode. I remember from my first time, I had older friends at the time. They were actually my sister's friends, but I would they're the ones that got me into Pikmin originally. You're not gonna know who it was. His name was Justin, the other was Josh. I loved watching him play this game more than I did actually playing at the time. They were the ones that originally got me into this game, you know? Just watching the people you look up to play the games that you love. I mean, that's also kind of the reason I got into Super Metroid too. I still love that game to this day. It's a classic for me. One of the first games that I've ever truly played. Not true. One of the first games I beat by far. I had only beaten until the first time beating it had been like in 2010, 2009, if I had to make a rough guess. But like watching my uncle play that game, it was so much fun. I would go to my grandparents' house because my uncle lived with my grandparents, and I would sit there and watch him play that game for hours. So he could beat it over and over again. I didn't care. I just wanted to watch my cool uncle play the game. Did we already get the glove? Yeah, we have glove, right? Or is this still? Am I crazy? I was too busy talking. We got the glove, right? Yeah, we got the glove. What happened to over Pikmin? Did I leave him over here? What's going on? Can we see the Pikmin on the map? I can't remember. I think we can, right? No, we have all the Pikmin. Yeah, we have 75. What's that third number for then? Is that just telling us how many Pikmin we have already? Yeah, that has to be. Okay, I just had a bit of a dumb moment there. Forgive me. I guess with the remainder of the day, you know, I did miss the strawberry. I did miss the strawberry. Get over here, you sly bastard. I don't think I didn't miss you. Okay, with the remainder of our day, we're gonna try to get that one lip balm thing from the top of the stump. I promise I can do it. Yes! Let's go! I'm equivalent to a hacker. These guys in general, they're probably my top 5 most annoying enemies in the game. I just want to kill ones we get the Bulblax or the Pikmin. Let's hurry this process along. Sun secret. Ooh, I could really go for some strawberries right now. Damn game making me hungry. Looking at the strawberry looks so succulent. I really think that's all the treasure we can get right now. I mean, there's that guy up there, but I don't feel like I'm going to have the treasure right now to get through it. I'd rather just wait until we get blue Pikmin to do it. Carmex. It's interesting to see, too, how the logo's changed. No, but it's honestly interesting to see how all the logos change over time. Like that Dr. Pepper cap. I don't know if they actually look like it in the time that this I feel like I said that I don't know if the Dr. Pepper cap actually looked like that in the time that this game was made, but it's interesting to see the difference. I mean, you don't really see Dr. Pepper glass bottle caps around anymore. To be fair, you didn't really see them that much back then either. But that logo was for sure different. And that Carmex, I'm pretty sure they don't look like that anymore. I think they have like a red logo now, don't they? But I don't be buying Carmex that often, I'll be honest. Usually when I buy a Carmex, I'll buy it, and then I'll hold on to it for 5 days, and then it'll get lost. Like, it'll vanish into oblivion. I swear that happens anytime I buy chapstick. My lips be chapped all the time. I really gotta get chapstick and actually use it. But that's my problem though. Like, I'll buy chapstick and then I'll just lose it. It'll be like a day or two and then it'll just disappear. Perplexing Pool. Are those the yellows? I wonder. Yeah, I thought it was weird too how this game kind of gave you the white and the purple Pikmin before it even gave you the yellow or any other returning colors. It was kind of cool, honestly. I mean, blue, I believe blue is always the last Pikmin you get. I can't recall in Pikmin 4, I've only played it once. But at least the first 3 Pikmin games, blue is always the last you get. Which makes sense. I mean, it really... The areas really open up after you get the blue Pikmin. I don't think we need white Pikmin. I think we only really need purple and reds. Alright, get over here, guys. Give me a big old snuggle. Let's have a big old snuggle fest. Ah, I wonder what that could be. Yellows? Yeah, aren't Oh, I forgot about you. I forgot about you. Oh, come on, Pikmin. Don't kill me. Okay, I don't think I had a Pikmin. We're good. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Come on, let's not be greedy. I don't remember what I was just saying. God damn it, I lost train of thought. If I were something I was gonna say, I would definitely know. But if it was important, I'll come back to it. No, I really don't think I need this little Pikmin, but one of them. Yeah, let's just go see them. The one red Pikmin's enough. It's okay. I can do with losing one red Pikmin. Not one Pikmin. Get out of here, you know, you annoying snagger. Wait, that's not a snagger, that's the... Dang it? What is that called? Hold up, I gotta search for it. It's gonna bother me. In Pikmin 2, what's the name of the flying enemy that plants your Pikmin? The swooching... The snoop... Oh my god, I wish I could talk properly. The swooping snitch bug. That's what it's called. My ass over here calling it a snagger. No, that's definitely not a snagger. Let's get our red's flower that we fight this dude. The fiery Bulblax is kind of annoying to me, I won't lie. I remember having a lot of trouble back in the day with the fiery... Is it Bulblax or Bulblax? I don't know, man. I'm trying my best. I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it! It's not leading to the Pokemon. No. Yeah, this would be a lot easier to sprays. Okay, you can have it. Go back to sweet. But pretend like nothing ever happened. He kills it like that, No! Okay. This guy is a pain. He's such a pain, my voice cracked. Go. No. Oh, did they die? No, we're good. We lost some Pikmin, but we didn't lose them all. We frickin' did need white Pikmin. Oops. Yeah, we most certainly need white Pikmin. I forgot you. I forget the spaghetti. At least it's a quick trip back at this point, you know? Yeah, I like how the music's like ominous, but it's definitely not overbearing. It's kind of like creepy in a way, I guess. But at the same time, beautiful. I still remember the first time the BB Long Legs fell on me. I mean, at the time, I just liked growing up different populations. So oftentimes, this map really scared me as a kid, so oftentimes I try to avoid it. But coming out here, I believe it's like around this area, it just falls from the sky, and it scares the shit out of me. Out of anyone that played this for the first time, without knowing it was going to spawn there. let's hope we have a little bit of time to grow our population for videos. Honestly, we should put some reds away. Let's just go ahead and put them all away. We don't really need reds anymore. Alright, guys. I have new favorite Pikmin in town. Yellow Pikmin. Yeah, being a kid too, they would have like the warnings in front of the caves. But often I just ignore them. I'm like, I'm gonna take 20 of each Pikmin in. Definitely worth it. I mean, especially after one of the caves hated on me. They made it so, they don't tell you need white Pikmin, but one of the treasures are buried. So you actually had to go back to the cave with white Pikmin. And it's pretty annoying. But just the song missing when you have 20 of each Pikmin, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. That guy over there's eyeballing me with his one eye. Look at that thing. Oh, okay. Don't worry, game. I wasn't in the middle of the battle. It's okay. Alright, now that we have him dealt with. How's the gate coming along, guys? Taking your time as usual. Yeah, being a kid, I know I'm gonna reference myself being a kid a lot, but that's what I was when I first played this game. I was like a 7-year-old kid. But being a kid, playing this game, I used to think punching this helped the Pikmin. So I'd just sit here alongside them and punch it. Until one day I realized I was wasting my time. But that day that was, I couldn't exactly tell you. Group up. Group up. I'm totally not just doing this because I'm bored. There could probably be... Actually, there might be something I could do. I might need yellow Pikmin. I might be able to do it with the Pikmin. Let's see. Come on. Spam them. I'm sure one of them has to know left right. I think you need to get a little bit of a running start. I'm not sure if you can actually do it here. I mean, one feature that was nice about Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 4, though, is you could look at the map and have your captain just walk to wherever you want. Whoa, 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 guys, that's not for red. What are you, racist? We got some racist whites over here. Aw, they're so cute with the big ears. Blah, blah, blah. Static, static, static. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. Fine, folks. Alright. We got our yellows. Yellow onion? Yellow onion. Yellow onion? Yellow onion, let's go. I wish I could switch captains and do everything as well in plucking. But it's not really a huge deal. It just takes a little time. No biggie. I should probably have my other captain over here helping me pluck, but oh well. What are you gonna do? It's like we're playing Pikmin 1 all over again. the monsters give us a little bit more Pikmin than actual pirates do. If I'm recalling properly. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past, as I stated. Yeah, pretty much going to be spending the whole day today just gathering up our yellow Pikmin. We might be able to make it into a cave. We'll see. And most likely not, though. Most likely not. Alright, enough Pikmin on that. I definitely want to look to flower our yellow Pikmin too. That'd be nice to have a full flower team up and ready to go. The hole that definitely scares me the most, Submerged Castle. To this day, I still get shivers thinking about having to play that one. And I know it's gonna have to come up, you know, I know it's coming. I know I'm gonna have to deal with it. I'm not looking forward to it. That's the only thing I don't look forward to. But just because I don't look forward to it doesn't mean it's not a great level. Honestly, probably one of the best levels of caves that this game has to offer. But still though, it's spooky. And it makes you stress the fuck out. I mean, like, I don't want my Pikmin to be bulldozed. Not all of them? I think it's all of them. Alright, let's hurry up over here. I don't know if we're gonna make it in time. Try to avoid the nectar root that's right there. No, don't be stupid. You already got nectar over here. Come on, guys. I'm not gonna cry if we lose that one red Pikmin, but we should definitely try to get him. He put his work in. We got him. Okay. No Pikmin lost. Well, except for those red at the beginning, the fiery Bulblax. We don't have to talk about that. Alright, Mountain Dew break. Man, that Mountain Dew was good. I already feel my kidney stones starting to flow. You know, luckily, knock on wood, I have not had to pass a kidney stone. I feel bad for people that have to. I'm not sure how much worse it is for males over females. I cannot say from their perspective, but it does not seem like a fun process. Kind of random, but just a thought flowing through my head while drinking this Mountain Dew. That's always the thought going through my head while I drink Mountain Dew. I just, you know, let's get to the bottom of the. Is it a Bulblax, or Bulblax? This is a fiery Bulblax. Red Bulborb. Alright, so what's the difference between the Bulblax? Alright, so this is the dwarf Red Bulborb, which is actually just a bread bug. Confusing? Yes. Well, I mean, they're not actually bread bugs, but they're more closely related to bread bugs than they are the actual Bulborb. So this is a Bulblax. Bulborb. Okay. What do you call it? Empress Bulblax. So the Bulborb has to be related to the Bulblax, right? I would have to imagine that the Empress Bulblax makes those, what do they call it? Like the infant Bulborbs, right? The ones that are white and squishy, and are somehow even more powerful than the Bulborbs themselves because of how fast they attack. But I have to imagine the Empress Bulblax makes the red Bulborbs. Probably not the dwarf Bulborbs. I think these are their own thing. But do they make all the Bulborbs and the Bulblaxes, or is it only like a specific one? Do we have an Empress, like a black version that makes the Bulbears? Or is that reserved for the Emperor Bulblax instead of the Empress? Or is the Emperor Bulblax? Does the Emperor Bulblax mate with the Empress Bulblax? Are they different species? I don't know. These are some need-to-know questions. Alright. You know, we do have the yellow Pikmin, so we don't necessarily have to go back here. We can go here and get the blue Pikmin. Which might be a better idea. Yeah, let's go get the blue Pikmin. Let's get the whole family together. Have a little family reunion. And then after that, we'll see if we have enough time to get to the cave. Which I'm thinking that we'll have enough time. I think those two Bulborbs are back. The dwarf Bulborbs. Hey! Don't let your ADHD take you over. Follow me. I'll show you the way. Let's, just ignore you. Don't snipe my Pikmin, please. I can't remember. Is there water here? Yeah, there's water. I'd be a silly goose. Gotta blow my nose again. Something else. I gotta wonder, what's the best way to get, like, mucus out of your system? Because I hear, like, medication itself isn't too good for you, and you should just let it ride itself out of your system. But at the end of the day, like, if I'm recording like this, I don't want to be all snotty. And not in the way where I'm, like, where I'm being mean or anything, but, like, I'm all snotted up, I got phlegm in my throat. Good time for a cutscene. Good time for a cutscene if I've ever seen one. Hey, it's the blueies! The blue buddies! They're dead. Or he's dead. Let me just full blast. Ooh. I guess if we're going into the cave, that was the smartest decision, but we're fine. We're fine. I don't really think there was any reason to destroy that wall over there with the frozen gates. If I recall, all we're gonna need is the blue Pikmin, and we're gonna completely be able to bypass that. Another thing I like about this game is the items that you find at the end of each cave. I'm not sure if all the items are like that, but how they each give you their own unique upgrade. I find that pretty cool. And you can do them out of order too, so you don't find your upgrades in the same order every time. You can really go for your favorite upgrade if you want to. Unlike, hi guys. Reunited and it feels so good. But unlike, Unlike really any of the other Pikmin, you find upgrades. In Pikmin 4, you have to buy the upgrades. In Pikmin 3, you have some random upgrades scattered around the map, but it's not the same, you know? It doesn't come at the end of the boss fight. And what are you guys thinking chasing the tadpoles around? You're never gonna be able to catch them. Oh, thank you. I just need some guidance from you. Like perfect guidance. I'm wondering if we should go to the submerged castle and just get it over with. Just get the pain over with, so I don't have to deal with it later. Like, obviously, we're not going to do it right now. Because we're not even in the right place to begin with. Actually, let's get Louie. Louie, stop being lazy ass. Get over here. Get your ass over here. Let's get this item while we're over here as well. This treasure. We're gonna leave one captain. No, I guess it's okay. Yeah, in Pikmin 4, I feel like the AI has gotten they're a lot smarter in a lot of ways, but in more ways, they become dumber. I mean, like, in Pikmin 3, for example, I feel like the Pikmin never really got stuck when they're trying to carry something. But in Pikmin 4, I feel like it happens all the time. And, like, with the limited amount of number that you're able to put on objects to it, I feel like it's kind of lame. I mean, I guess the Pikmin themselves transfer the objects faster, but even still. Yeah, I forgot to leave a captain. Whoops. I hope it doesn't go up to my yellows. I think it should be fine. You guys killed one. I'm so proud. I'm proud project. Decorative food. Reunited and feels so good. And back to the onion with 2 because I don't need any. At least I don't think the sub-level that we're going to be going to needs blue Pikmin. Oh shoot, you know what? I do need blue Pikmin. Guys, I'm sorry. I just want to say I love you. And I'm sorry. Race car noises. Yeah, we're gonna need these guys to clear a pipe blockage when we get to our next cave. I don't really remember what this cave is. Is this the Breadbug Cave? Up on the hill? I guess I could. Get over the Louie. I don't know why I left you over there. I guess we can build up the yellow's numbers a little bit more now. I don't even remember what hazards in this cave, to be honest with you. All I know is the Breadbug Cave is somewhere, and I don't remember where. Although, I gotta say, it's one of my favorite caves just because of the layout. The layout is pretty sick. Or this could be the other Snaglet hole. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. On the next. No, I'm just kidding. In this episode. You silly goose. What, do you think I was just gonna leave the door like that? No. No! If my name isn't SMG, which it isn't, my guess is we're gonna need red, yellows, and that's gonna be it for this game. Speaking of that, I have this item up here. It's up here, right? Yeah, the dye. There's our purple spray that will sadly be missing out on. That's okay. We're gamers here. We don't need it. You know, I don't think we need yellows to reach them, to be honest with you. I'm gonna use my blues to take it back because we're not gonna need them for this section just yet. Yeah, it'd be really cool to play like a randomizer or something with this game. I know they do have at least one Pikmin 2 randomizer out. Although, I gotta be honest with you, it looks hard. And I just hope, like, if I did download it or something and started playing it, it would not decrease my frame rates at all. Which, the frame rates for Pikmin 2 alone have been pretty well so far. I mean, granted, it is a GameCube game, so, like, it's not that impressive, but you'd be surprised. A lot of, like, GameCube games, they don't run so well on computers. I feel like they've only made them more optimized over the years. Chance total. That's a pretty good one. Do I have all my yellows? Nothing to see. No, I'm not gonna see. Alright, let's see what we need. Maybe we'll know. Congratulations. Very much look at this. Yep, yellow and red Pikmin. Although I probably should bring along a few white Pikmin as well. Definitely not going to need 67 yellow Pikmin. But I probably should bring along a few red Pikmin as well. Not red Pikmin. White Pikmin as well. I can't send these guys back without walking all the way back. I didn't think this through. We're going under there. Can I make it in time? That's the real question. Maybe if I flowered them. I have a feel... You know what? Even if this day does end, we're gonna go ahead and explore that cave anyways. No matter what happens on this episode, we're gonna explore the cave. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, get your yellows, get your reds, get your whites. Let's go with... I feel like 30 yellows would be fine. We'll go with 30... maybe 40 reds. The red count is actually pretty low, to be honest with you. I got a hiccup. That's not a good time for a hiccup. And, yeah, even 20 purple. There we go. I like that. I mean, for those of you that don't know, I believe red Pikmin do 150% damage against enemies. All the rest of the Pikmins, I believe, except for white, do 100%. The white Pikmin might do, what is it, like 75% damage against enemies? I could be wrong, but I believe that's how it works. We probably didn't need all these white Pikmin, but we'll be fine. Last cave of the episode. Did someone say Mountain Dew break? I heard Mountain Dew break. Oh, this is the Bulblax Kingdom. Oh. I was kind of hoping for bread bugs. Where are the bread bugs at? Are they even... No, they're in the Perplexing Pool. That's right. I'm like 90% sure they're the Perplexing Pool. We're gonna take our purples. And we're gonna take our reds. And we're gonna take Louis. And pick some Batu. Yeah, we did. No chance. No chance to get to my purples. Purples OP. Yeah, purples are definitely OP, but at least not having those sprays kind of even out a little bit. And I know, especially later in the game, it gets harder too. Although this is the hardest board in the game. The orange game itself. Should I get more white Pikmin? I feel like there's not really a reason to get more white Pikmin. I don't love this music though. It sounds like triumphant. Like you know you're gonna be up against something tough. Or maybe not something tough. You'll have to take something tough. The crystal globe. Ooh. You know, just for the sake of the Picklepedia, I'm gonna touch that. I touched the bud. Excuse me. Right, that's it for this level. Deeper we go. Deeper we go to slap the hoe. Ah, there's the spider thing I was talking about. That's not exactly what I'm after. You do you, I guess. Oh, no. As you can see, I don't need to touch my fire. I want to be right there. Go ahead, preemptively take this guy out. This beauty. Yeah, honestly, to like counter the purple Pikmin, they should have made enemies that like specifically countered them. I know it's like this game's like almost 20 years old at this point, so like to critique it isn't exactly, you know. It's not exactly. I don't know what word I'm looking for here. But there's not a lot of. I guess there's not a lot of merit in critiquing it. It is an old game. It has its flaws, but I love it for it and its flaws. You know, Purple Pikmin might be a little too tough, but the sprays themselves, I think they're even more OP than the Purple Pikmin themselves. I mean, heck, if you could spend your days just grinding sprays, and at that point you make every enemy in this game a cakewalk. But I guess if you're trying to speedrun it, you'll always have purples with you. That's why one of these days I'm gonna have to do a run. Man, I'm burping. That's why one of these days I'm gonna have to do a run without Purple Pikmin. Honestly though, I think I would prefer to wait to do another run of Pikmin 2. I like to space out my runs so I don't get too burned out of this game. But I would totally, 100%. Oh god! No! Run away! The claw's screwing me over. Don't deflower my Pikmin. Oh, that kind of sounded wrong when I said that. What is it gonna do? Like, I don't want to burn out a Pikmin 2, so I try to keep my runs just one time a year. But I definitely would be down to do a modern Pikmin 2. Again, I was gonna do Colossal Caverns first. That was my first idea. But my computer simply can't handle it. I don't have a good enough computer for that. With every enemy in the game being spawned into one second. I wish there was a more optimized version. But, I mean, that just can't be choosers, I guess. But then again, I can't really play it at all without going to 5 frames per second. I mean, you win some and you lose some. I just gotta get a better computer one of these days. Is this the floor of annoyance? Guys, you know, this is what you get for being annoying. Could have stayed in the ground, but you didn't. It's as simple as that. There you go, then popping your heads out of the ground. I gotta take you in for loot now. You gotta sell your bodies in the black market. You know, maybe sell you as some sort of foreign food. I think that's gonna be another thing I'm doing. I'm gonna take all the enemy bodies. I think I haven't missed one so far. We're gonna take all the enemy bodies out of every single cave. Just because we can. You know, I did take white Pikmin with me, but I guess I really didn't want to because of all the flowers that are in this game. What you got? Some nectar? What is that, a Nautilus shell? Marnite's shell? Marnite's shell. Okay. Interesting name. I don't think I've ever gone through and like read the names for each item. Yes. There's still a few missing flowers, but that's okay. Alright, to the next sub-level we go. I think I was talking about Peanut Butter Gamer earlier. I wish that he still made videos like he did. I would still watch him to this day. I know he was more aimed towards like a younger audience, and that's what I was when I first started watching him, but I honestly love his content. Nowadays he does mostly player reviews, which is cool. I mean, do whatever pleases you at the end of the day. Maybe his content wasn't doing so well anymore, I don't know. That and TV and Jeff I really like too. I miss that. I wonder if there was like a falling out between the two, and that's why they stopped doing videos together. But yeah, I miss his gaming content, and I miss his reviews, and I miss all the Arthur videos that he used to do. I really found him funny, you know. The whole normal boots in general. The camera is not looking at the whole normal boots group in general. I love them. I know there was some controversy that went on with a few of the people in normal boots, but the few shouldn't ruin it for the majority. You know, that's my strong opinion. They shouldn't ruin the normal boots based on like the actions of the few. I know these guys are electric, but I like to see him as a kid. What do you think you are? That is another one. I'd say my favorite modern day YouTuber is probably JonTron. I don't think there's like one video that he's done. Well, maybe one, but there's not many videos that he's done that I haven't been able to sit through the whole thing. And I can't say that for every YouTuber. JonTron, by far, I would have to say he's probably the best gaming YouTuber on the platform. Hands down. Ooh. I do sometimes I miss his classic content where we talk more just about games. But his new content is hilarious too. I mean, what was that one glue commercial called? Oh, the Flex Tape, yeah. He really made that famous, and I feel like he really blew up around that time. He was a whole meme. Or he basically was the maker of that. I mean, the guy that made Flex Tape, yeah, I guess he did make the meme himself. But I don't think it would have ever been a meme in itself if JonTron didn't color it. Honestly, I miss old memes. Maybe I'm just too nostalgic, but like the "Do You Know the Way," the Knuckles meme. I feel like in that area was the top tier memes. Now it's just like Most memes nowadays are just cringy, and I don't really get a lot of them. Maybe it's just because I'm getting old. I do be 27. I'm getting old, and it's sad. But, I miss the older content like that. What do we spare here? Probably the red, since we have 40 of them. I believe I have 40 of them. I miss old YouTube. I miss when... Oh, hello. I miss when YouTubers used to make their YouTube channel more of a personality rather than, hey, let's try to get the attention of these people for 5 seconds and try to hold their attention as long as we can, rather than like making it about the personality. I can't say like every YouTuber should be doing that. I don't think it's the best for every YouTuber, but I miss the days when, you know, there's a little bit more personality involved with YouTube. I'm a big old nostalgia guy, I guess. No, I'm gonna be the first one to bring it back. You know what? I love you guys. I love all maybe 10 people of you that are watching. I love you guys. Let's all sit down. I'll talk to you in the comment section. How about that? Maybe one day we can be friends. Yeah, I don't know. Let's get these purples flowered out. Yeah, I go off on random tangents. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like I brought up Peanut Butter Game and I mean, I did a little bit. Yeah, I think that Peanut Butter Gamer in general is the reason I made a YouTube account in the first place. There's a hidden treasure on this floor. Maybe it's not so hidden, I just think about it. But Peanut Butter Gamer himself was the reason I made a channel. Just so I could subscribe to him and catch his weekly uploads. Where is this? Oh, it's right here. I'm not going to disappear. Yeah, just so I could catch his weekly uploads, or I don't maybe like bi-weekly uploads. But I just love this content so much. It made me laugh every time. Maybe if I like ran into his content when I was older, maybe I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. It's hard to say. It's hard to say if like everything I'm saying is based on nostalgia or things really were, quote unquote, better back in the day. When it came to YouTube. And, you know, a lot of other things were better too. I mean, sure, there was a lot of things that were worse. I mean, like, the LGBT community didn't have as many, supporters as they do nowadays. But that's besides the point. I guess I'm talking more about media-wise, you know. I miss the old YouTube. I miss the dislike button too. I think that the dislike button, everybody be able to see it. I know there's extensions to it where you can see the amount of dislikes on a YouTube video. But the majority of people, they don't have that. They're not going to bother downloading it. Oh shit. I was not ready for bombs. We're good? We're good. We're good. Oh, that's good shot. I think I'm going to run through this floor real quick and just get rid of the bottom rocks and enemies somewhere about That's not placed very well. like that. I don't like that one bit. There's gonna be a bomb rock that falls out of somewhere. It's not gonna fall on me right. We're good. No bomb rocks. No bomb rocks. I guess the actual first, like, the first thing that I really watched on YouTube was, I believe it was called, like, Ninja Tiki or something like that, or Ninja something. They had all these short skits. This was before Smosh, or maybe in the early days of Smosh. And I used to love those skits so much as a kid. Like, how to be a ninja, how to be cool and whatnot. Me and my friends would make videos. Like, let's say, well, we had this cabinet north, and my dad would let us use our video camera. It was pretty cringy, but we like to make, like, mock-up videos of what they did. And we always thought it was really cool, you know. I did see the treasure open. What was it? Bomb rocks? Bomb rocks. Oh! No! 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 That is... Dude, that's so mean. Ugh. If there wasn't purples that got lost too, I wouldn't be so upset, but there were purples. That's so mean. The RNG got my ass. But like, old YouTube in itself, it's just like, it felt like content that was made by other kids, teenagers, you know. It felt like real people making the content. Whereas nowadays, everything feels so scripted. Especially when it comes to like the newer channels that are coming out, things feel really scripted. But there's nothing wrong with that at the end of the day. You like what you like. And I like some of the scripted content too, especially like the challenge videos. But a lot of times I'd rather just watch YouTubers for who they are, if that makes sense. I like to watch YouTubers for their personality. Recently, a YouTuber that I've been watching... I'm trying to recall the name. Dark Viper is one of the YouTubers I've been watching recently. And I like to binge his content, honestly. Like, I fully enjoy just listening to what he has to say. You know, he does hate on games a lot, I'll give him that. But, he's honestly really entertaining, and I'd rather follow a personality like that than miss any bodies here. Guys, I don't think I'm going to be following this body rule, like, to a T. If I miss a body here and there, that's okay. Like the treasure-wise. But, yeah, like, Dark Viper AU, I don't think he's, like, the most expressive YouTuber out there, but he has a personality. I like to watch him play new games. I like to watch his Grand Theft Auto series. I think they're very entertaining, and I like him for his personality, you know? And I think that's what a lot of new YouTubers are missing. There's no personality. It's just, hey, look at this, look at that, look at this, look what I'm doing. Look at these memes, you know? Definitely want more purples. We need more purples for the endgame. We're getting more reds from it. That's the real question. Am I screwing myself by getting rid of all these reds? I guess I'm returning. Yeah, I guess another thing I'm not a big fan of is the cancel culture. Although that was like a 2016 type of thing. Maybe I would have passed that. But I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, people make mistakes at the end of the day. People are just people. The only reason you heard about them is because they're on YouTube. I can understand, like, if they made it. Is it just me that look like a pair of butt cheeks? I never noticed it before. But anyway, I feel like people are... Let's get the pickles off of this. I feel like people make mistakes. You know, and that's okay sometimes. People make mistakes and they learn from it. As long as they learn from it, it makes it okay. Now, I'm not saying everything's okay. Like obviously, a lot of these Minecraft YouTubers nowadays, you know, they get caught with underage people. And they probably don't deserve to be forgiven, honestly. That's the kind of behavior that should not be forgiven. But, like, there's other things that come to mind. I honestly don't want to speak about them not firsthand. And I don't want to speak about them too much because I don't want to myself get scrutinized for supporting said person. But there's a lot of times where I feel like they just get too much hate, and then people jump on the bandwagon of hate. But then again, I feel like there's people that deserve it that don't get the hate. Like, for instance, Logan Paul, I feel like he's a real douchebag. That's probably not the best word to use now, but I feel like he's not a good person. He's just in it to sell little kids shit. Little kids that don't know any better. It feels like at the end of the day, he's in it for himself and himself only. I don't know how true it is, but it almost seemed like I watched this one clip to where it looked like he purposely pushed a dog off a boat, and the boat ran over just to get views. I don't know how true that is. I don't want to spread false rumors or anything. No! Not my red! And not my purple! I'm too busy talking away! See, I feel like maybe his first video where he got really heavily scrutinized, where he's like laughing. I don't even know then. That's pretty messed up. Where he was laughing at the body hanging in the floors. That was the first red flag right there. And just like things that he said over the past, things that he's done. It just every time I see any of his content, it just kind of makes me sick. He seems like one of the bullies you'd have in high school. You know, that really had no self-control when it came down to it. And will make fun of you just to see more popular. And that's the kind of vibe I get off of him. Now, am I saving too much? Maybe. But I'm just stating what I think. You know? For a second, I thought that was going to be Bomb Rock. I would have been pissed with a capital P. No, but at the end of the day, like, Logan Paul's targeting the younger audience. He knows what he's doing. Recently, I seen a video of him, him, Mr. Beast, and this other dude. I can't recall his name. He's a popular YouTuber too. They're on the room talking. He's just like one insult after another. Like he doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut when it comes to like insulting people. Like if you're in a room with someone and you're like in a brand deal, sure, I get it. They all want to make their money. At the end of the day, we all want to make our money. But I mean, like, come on, you're over there insulting Jimmy. I mean, sure, Jimmy does fire back, but I feel like it was well deserved. Did I miss any flowers in this floor? Any purple, whatchamacallits, those things? Honey pop? What are the flowers called anyway? I'm gonna have to go to the Wikipedia and look it up. I look it up on my phone, but that's too easy. I gotta make it hard for myself. Flower pop buds, something along those lines. Damn it, it's one body at least. Yeah, but there'll be like people like Logan Paul would just get away with whatever they want, because people forget about it. But then there's other people I feel like that don't deserve it as much, that they get so much hate for no reason, and I just don't understand it. Like I said, I don't even want to bring it up because I don't want to get scrutinized myself for defending this said person. At the end of the day, like, none of us know what's actually going on in real life, and until it's like proven facts, I don't think we should jump to conclusions and just hate on that person for it. Emperor Bulblax. I've seen a bunch of YouTube videos, shorts that contain pushovers. Let's see how much of a pushover you use. That's another thing too. Like with shorts, I kind of, don't get me wrong, I don't completely hate shorts, but it's just like, every other one I see is either recycled content, or it's just some AI talking to me. It's just brain rot at its finest. And he's dead. Yeah, they really should have gave that guy more HP. I won't lie. I don't even think it's like the purple Pikmin's fault. I think it's just an oversight. Maybe they thought you wouldn't take purple Pikmin in here. So maybe that's why they made him weaker, but I almost wish he was the same boss fight. Maybe a little bit weaker than the one at the end of Pikmin 1. I like how they did it in Pikmin 4 as well, how there's two different versions of the Emperor Bulblax, but... No, but I feel like YouTube Shorts in general, I think if anything, it's just gonna kill YouTube. Maybe not. I don't know. They probably get a lot of money off of that, but YouTube itself. I can't imagine that the creators get a lot of money off of it. I forgot what this one does. Roast cake. Scorch guard. Okay, I'm fireproof. Okay, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, but like with shorts, if the short content was good, I wouldn't be complaining so much. But like 90% of the shorts that I see, they're just bullshit. And a lot of times I see that like have 1 million likes. I'm like, this is just an AI regurgitating information that has already been said 1,000 times. And then it gets so many likes. I'm like, how does this happen? Like, who are the people that are liking this? Maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I'm that generation that I'm just a generation too old or something, but I completely just don't understand it. Yeah, I remember having trouble with the Emperor Bulblax before. You know, when I was younger. I have a feeling it's because I probably didn't take my purple Pikmin in here. And I honestly seen the Emperor Bulblax in this game before I ever seen it in Pikmin 1. I had no idea that I was actually in Pikmin 1 until one of my cousins told me. It's like, oh yeah, that's the final boss of Pikmin 1. I'm like, oh. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I was pretty scared of it, and it did wreck quite a few of my Pikmin when I first playthrough. I won't lie. So, like, first playthrough-wise, it's definitely not a complete pushover, especially if you don't include purples in here. My first run-in with Emperor Bulblax, though, it might have been through the challenge mode itself. I'm thinking it might have been. I don't think I got up in here until I actually got a little bit older, old enough to understand how the mechanics of this game worked. I mean, but that's another cool thing, though, you know? Like, being able to go through this game for so many years and not really knowing what it all has to hold. Especially starting at a young age. It's like you get to explore it, but there's still more exploration to do because you're not of the age to where you can completely get a grasp on all the mechanics of it, you know? And then when you finally become that age, it's like, it's a whole new world to discover. I wonder if this is supposed to be mimicking the gyroid from the Animal Crossing. Like, obviously it's, in this game it's supposed to be made out of wood, but maybe they're hinting towards Animal Crossing. I think we're good for this floor. What can it really else to do? Hey! No drowning on my watch. Hey. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we've reached like a state in YouTube too, where people are afraid to like state their opinions because they're afraid to get scrutinized by their audience. But I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with stating your opinions, just as long as your opinions aren't child abuse and whatnot. Even then, like, if your opinions are child abuse, and then you state them, you definitely deserve to get scrutinized, you know? But I don't think that's many people's opinions. Even if it was, they're not gonna put that on display. 40% of debt collected. That's pretty cool. I don't think there's much else we could do right now, to be honest with you. Got that die back. Yeah, that's really it. I think that's gonna be it for the day. You know what? For the rest of the day, we'll try to get more, some more flower. Alright, that'll do it. Now we wait. Yeah, it's crazy how much the world can change in 10 years alone. You know, growing up, you never really think the world's gonna change. And then, like, before you know it, it changes before your eyes. It's kind of crazy. It makes me miss the old days, you know? Not for everything, but for some things. I miss the innocence of being able to look the world through child's eyes. and not knowing what's going on in every YouTuber's social life or whatever YouTuber's up to, or not even that. Like for example, like the president. I was too naive to even give a crap, and now it's like everyone wants to fight over it. It's kind of crazy. I don't even want to get into politics. That's the last thing I want to get into. Don't ask, please. Look at all those treasures. You know, overall we had a rise in Pikmin. Red Pikmin definitely took a toll there. Definitely took a toll. We'll have to go and grow some more red Pikmin on our next day. Alright. Let's take a look at the Piklopedia. I think there was a couple of creatures that we needed to know the name of. And then after that, I'm going to wrap it up for this video. Emperor Bulblax. Orange Bulborb. Okay. Withering Blowhawk. This guy's a pain. Don't deflower my Pikmin. Swooping Snitchbug? Okay, we already covered that one. Anodil. The Weevil! There we go! That's the name I've been searching for this whole playthrough so far. Wollywog. Although I'm pretty sure I'm gonna forget the name again. Please don't hate me too much for it. Violet Candy Pop Bud. Okay. Emperor Bulblax. So I'm wondering if like the Bulblax only counts for like the boss forms of the Bulborbs. And the Bulbears are like the mid ground. You know, because this is a Bulblax, which I thought it would be a Bulbear, but I guess it's not. So I wonder where this all comes into play, you know? But okay, that's enough of me talking. That's enough of me talking. We got a lot done in our Pikmin playthrough today. Next time we're gonna have to do more. We're gonna have to go. I think we're gonna go back to the Awakening Wood. Probably finish it up there. Get the rest of the treasures from here. After that, we'll probably go to the Perplexing Pool and actually get a treasure from there because we haven't got a single treasure from the Perplexing Pool yet. Or we could even switch it up. I mean, go to the Valley of Repose. I'd ask you guys for your opinion of where we should go next, but I'll probably end up recording the next video before this one is even uploaded. So, if you guys have any thoughts about anything I said, just leave them in the comment section below. I love to hear what you guys have to say about my opinions or whatnot. Maybe I'm the one in the wrong. It's completely possible. But, at the end of the day, they're opinions. And, just like assholes, we all got one. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.